right, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. This one is going to be fast, speedy, and very uplifting. Okay, shout out to all the teachers out there. Headline news says Jamaican-born teacher wins $1 million for a global teacher prize. Boy, I've always said that teachers are very important and they need to be appreciated way more than they are, especially in today's world where teachers have to put up with so much because corporal discipline has been removed from schools. Religion has been removed from schools. Not saying that religion is good for everybody and you have to respect people, because inside of a school institution, you might have Muslim kids. And then you're trying to get the Muslim kids to pray to Jesus when Allah is their God. So I understand them removing that, but prayer has been removed from school. So, for instance, when I used to go to school, we would get into school and we would start the day out with a prayer, right? That's been removed from school. All these things that were removed from school that helped to focus our mind on being a better person and all that stuff. So the teachers are actually dealing with riled up children most of the time. Some of them are highly misbehaving, coming from broken homes and homes that have issues in them. And their parents go off to work or stay at home for the day doing whatever they do while they send their troubled children to a teacher for the most part of the day. If you think about this, your children who go to school, they spend more time with their teachers than they actually spend with you as their parent. Deep. Story says that a Jamaican-born Maryland high school teacher, she's an English teacher, who has worked to open up college education for her students, has won the US $1 million cash Global Teach Prize. The Verke Foundation announced on Wednesday. Her name is Keshia Thorpe, and she teaches at International High School at Langley Park in Prince George's County. She was selected from more than 8,000 nominations and applications from 121 countries around the world, the foundation said. Thorpe said that she was grateful to the foundation for putting teachers in the spotlight and for telling their stories. She said that education is a human right, and all children should be entitled to have access to this human right. Thorpe also said that during a ceremony that was streamed online. So this recognition is not just for me, but it's about all the dreamers who work so hard and dare to dream of ending generational poverty. You know, over here on SouFLoTV, we always talk about generational wealth, creating generational wealth and passing it forward. So she is right in line with what we speak of, teach, and try to live on a daily basis. Thorpe redesigned the 12th grade English curriculum to make it culturally relevant to her students, who are majority first-generation American immigrants or refugees, the foundation said. She also assists students with applying for college and scholarships, helping them win $6.7 million in scholarship between 2018 and 2019 school year alone. $6.7 million. This lady did the work. She found students and she kept telling them, listen, you can go to college, you can get a further education. We don't have it, miss. My family is not. Listen, there are grants and scholarships and stuff out there for you. Let me help you to find them. And she found them. This is a super teacher. It's one thing to tell the children that things are out there for them. It's another thing to actually pull up a desk or pull up a chair right next to that student and say, let me show you where it's at, or how to look for it and how to access it. And if you need any more help, come and get me. Two different kinds of attitude. Being a teacher is actually one of those professions that I think, for one, if you think you're going to get rich doing it, then don't do it. And for two, if you don't have a genuine love for children, and if your mindset is not the mindset that you are in charge of the world's citizens of tomorrow's brain development, if you don't take it that seriously, you should just leave and don't do that profession. Do something else, right? So every child needs a champion, she said, an adult who will never ever give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insist that they become the very best that they can be. Hold them accountable. Teach them, lead them, and hold them accountable, Thorpe said. This is why teachers will always matter. Teachers matter. Teachers matter, yes, but the way how they're treated, boy, sometimes I wonder. You know, I heard a lot of people saying over the years that teachers should be one of the highest paid professions out there. And I have to agree. Most parents cut off how many children they have. Oh, that's 2. We don't want any more. That's too much. I can't even handle 1. He gets on my nerves. He's all over the place. So can you imagine a teacher in one of these overcrowded public school classrooms where it's 35 children in a classroom and they're teaching 8 hours a day? 35 kids, and they have to teach. They have to teach. Disruptions are happening. Children are going through their own episodes as they're growing. They have to parent and teach at the same time. That's rough. That's rough. I truly think that they deserve to be paid way more than they get paid. Anyhow, Thorpe, who came to the United States from Jamaica on a track and field scholarship. Listen to this. This is dope. She came to the United States of America on a track and field scholarship. You see, when I tell the youths, them, man, I say, listen, you could run, right? You're very good at running, or you're very good at football or whatever. Work it to the best of your ability. Strive to become one of the best at it, because that is your ticket right there. You were given that gift. Not everybody can do it, right? And you don't have to always be doing track and field. Use that scholarship because someone's going to pay you to go to the US or to one of these first world countries and get a full education from their high-priced institutions. Something that your parents could have never afforded you. And that is exactly what she did. Thorpe came to the United States of America from Jamaica on a track and field scholarship. She founded the non-profit U.S. Elite International Track and Field with her twin sister, Dr. Tricia Thorpe, to help at-risk student athletes around the world use their talents to pursue scholarships to U.S. colleges and universities, according to the foundation. Hello? Listen, this video right here, if you're listening to this video right now, I don't care what country you come from, you can actually send this video, this piece of information, to some young person off in the Caribbean or wherever who can actually access these opportunities through this nonprofit foundation that this lady has started. This is valuable information. Let me say this part again. She came to the United States from Jamaica on a track and field scholarship, and she founded the nonprofit U.S. Elite International Track and Field. U.S. Elite, nonprofit U.S. Elite International Track and Field, with her twin sister, Dr. Tricia Thorpe, to help at-risk student athletes around the world use their talents to pursue scholarships to U.S. colleges and universities. You know, sometimes when you're young, you're just trying to find your way, and you don't know how to access certain things. For instance, if I'm growing up in the Caribbean and I'm really good at track and field, I might not have the resources, know how to access. How do I get into, boy, my biggest dream is to get a scholarship, and then track and field is going to see me get on a plane for the first time where I can fly out of my country. Now I'm seeing the rest of the world. Now I'm getting an education at a good university, something that can take me somewhere. Now I am beginning to make steps towards changing certain things for myself, my future, my family, but I just don't know how to get started. Here is a starting point, all right? It is called the U.S. Elite International Track and Field, and she started it with her sister, And the aim of their organization is for at-risk student athletes around the world to use this to pursue scholarships to U.S. colleges and universities. All right. Maryland governor awarded Thorpe the Medal of Excellence for her work in influencing equitable policies in education. And she was also named National Life Changer of the Year for 2018 to 2019 school year. I just had to put that out there. Big up to her. You know me already. I love to see when my people do good. Once they say born in Jamaica and then you out there in the world just blazing like the star you are, it just makes me feel proud. And I'm sure it makes you feel proud as well. Pass on this valuable information. All right. Celebrate a moment of proudness. And I'll catch you on the next video. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace.